Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thank you so much for logging on, tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, we'd love it if you go down and hit subscribe. It's like right there. Push the button, subscribe. You can make over and over again, see some fantastic creative artists and guests. We are here at Jamie Engel's Author in a Box at Melbourne Square Mall this weekend, and we're hanging right now with award-winning author Kandi Siegel. Kandi, thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. So, award-winning author. And let's talk about that first, right off the bat. You have a dog for Leo.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Well, you don't actually have the dog for Leo. It's in the book.
Actually,
a dog for Leo is the book.
But actually, this dog is my dog.
See? We have a thing already. We're right there, you see. A dog for Leo. Let's talk about this book.
Okay, well, this dog, my illustrator, I gave her a picture of my dog, and she drew a picture of her on the cover. So that is my
guys,
my
this
dog.
is why commas are important on the internet, okay? This dog, and then she said my illustrator, but this dog is not her illustrator. This dog was given to her illustrator in order to draw the picture. They're just letting you know that.
Right.
They're the web, they're the internet, they're crazy people out there. Where did the premise for this book come from?
Actually, Leo was my uncle who passed away from cancer. But I wanted to write a story about him. And when he was a little boy, he always wanted a dog. And his mother didn't think he was responsible enough to get one. So I decided to write a story based on him, and he had to prove to his parents that he was responsible enough to get this dog. And in order to find out if he actually gets the dog, you have to read all the way to the end.
All the way to the end, okay. See, kids? You got to prove that you're responsible enough if you want that pet. It's Christmas. Start working now. Okay, so what else do you have? You have another award-winning book.
Yep.
And this is My Summer Triumph.
Yes.
Okay. And so tell us about this. This actually is a very personal story for you.
Yes. This is actually me on a horse at 12 years old.
Wow.
And I went to overnight camp, and I was bullied there. And with the help of another camper, she showed me how to be strong and stand up for myself, and I was able to actually triumph over defeat.
And that's what it's all about. It's in the world. The world knows more about bullying now than they probably have ever before. But the truth is, it's not a new phenomenon. This has been happening to kids of all ages, to adults, for as long as there have been people. And how to deal with that has always been a very special lesson for growing up. How to find that inner strength, how to find that confidence to deal with those kinds of things. So that's a fantastic story. Once you learn what you have to do to be responsible enough to have the dog, then you can kind of find that inner strength over here with My Summer Triumph. And it's the Christmas season, and everybody knows the Christmas season is about one thing: the food. It's all about the food on the table, and you've got a little something here to help out with that too. Well,
actually, I am of Jewish faith.
Okay.
And there's a lot of recipes in here for Hanukkah time and Passover time. And a lot of my secret ingredients are in here that I've been hiding forever, but now they're out in the open. And that is because that my father and I used to make, it's called Lokshenkugel, which is a noodle pudding. And I used to tease him all the time that he couldn't figure out what my secret ingredient was. And unfortunately, he passed away before I told him. So I decided to put all my secret ingredients here and never keep them a secret again.
There you go. And see, the holidays are all about you going to get together with family and everybody's going to gaggle around that table. That's what we do, right? And you'll say your prayers and you'll do all your things that you do, and then you'll hit the food. It's about the buffet. So you're going to want to grab this from Kandi Siegel and find out about those secret great Hanukkah recipes in here.
Passover too.
Passover. Awesome. Fantastic. See that? You can't miss out, guys. So We saw there's lots of children's books over here at the table.
Yes, yes. I'm mainly a children's author.
What draws you to writing for children?
I used to work with special needs kids.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I was hurt on the job. And so I was let go because of it. And I missed the kids something terribly. So I went back to my first passion of writing. And it got my foot back in the door of the schools.
Yep.
So I get to go in and read my books to the children and do book signings with them. So, so I'm still with the kids.
Well, the great thing about writing for children is the instant feedback that you can get.
Yes.
Children are, you don't have to wait, months for reviews. Children are quick.
Yes.
And if they don't like it,
like it or they don't like it. Yes.
And they'll tell you about it in a hurry. Yes. So, how many books do you have out now?
How many what?
How many books do you have out?
I have 8 altogether now.
8 altogether
now? Yes. This actually is my bestseller.
Wow.
For some reason, I don't know if it's my dog Layla, but it's my best-selling book.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Are you from this area?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. We're glad we met you out here. So what we like to do is, now we're at the part of our show where we're going to get the readers out there to get to know the author, get to know you a little bit personally.
Okay.
Okay? We know you have some amazing, your family comes to your house for Hanukkah, right? Because you've got the food.
Yes, they will be here Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm making the latkes.
All right.
Yes, I am.
So we want to get inside your head a little bit, though.
Okay.
So what you like says a lot about who you are. What's your favorite color?
Leopard.
Leopard.
And if leopard's not a color, it's really purple. But I do love leopard, but
purple.
But
okay.
Purple's my favorite.
All right. So, okay, we're going to go with purple because it's a single color. Leopard is a multicolor.
Right.
It counts. We all know what that looks like.
Yep.
But we're going to go with purple because it's a single color.
Okay.
What does that smell like?
Lilacs.
Lilacs. Lilac. Yes. You could tell she's set up right over near our dear friend Wanda Luthman. So, okay. So, she goes out to the internet and finds these weird questions for us sometimes. So, this is a double blind. I don't get to see the question, neither do you. And we look up, that's right. Okay. If you had a pet rhinoceros, because apparently that's a thing, what would you name it?
Rhino.
Rhino. Okay.
And only because a friend of mine's email is rhino.
And that's, you're the internet. You can look up all the ums, okay? Just go ahead. Where are you going to be next coming up the road? Where can readers find you at after this?
Actually, next month I am going to be at New York Deli, which is in Suntree. I'm going to be doing book signing there.
Fantastic.
But we haven't done the date yet. But if you look on my website at www.kandimsiegel.com, I always put where I'm going to be next.
That is fantastic. You guys will find the links down below. We're going to list all of Kandi's links so you can find her on the internet, on Facebook, stalk her a little bit, let her know Twitter,
LinkedIn,
tweet to her. And we're going to go ahead right now and wrap it up. And as we do that, say thank you to our partners and friends at Something Unique Magazine, Famous Faces and Funny, Space Coast Comics, Wordfire Press, our great friend, author Iman Mason over at Off the Chain Radio, our friends at Aces Asylum Convention and Entertainment Services, and our great new friends at the Brevard Renaissance Fair. We hope you'll find those guys on the World Wide Web and check them out. After you do that, though, remember, subscribe, log on, tune in, see who we're hanging with next.